another thing I will say too. Um, Another thing I will say, and I'm just gonna tell y'all my experiences. When I got set up, and this is the craziest thing, right? My ex-husband is dark skinned. He didn't like that I was black in achieving what I was achieving. And he hated the fact that he was black so much that he was willing to subject himself to the racism of other white men just to attack me. And my ex-husband is not mixed. He is not mixed. But he if you see him, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm mixed. You're not mixed." And even though I'm mixed, I am mixed. I'm Irish and Hispanic and black. I still identify as black. Amen. I still identify as black because my skin is black. It's just how it is. And I love that I'm black. But I realized that, like, the magistrate who targeted me, he's black, but he hates black women. And I found that out in jail. So who, there are men in like judicial systems and political systems who are black and they hate black women. And I don't know what rejection or vendetta he suffered, but it's like their mentality to like target black women because he hates black women even though he's black. So that's the other side of it, of what's going on. But also, like, on the other side of being a creator is, how do I say this? Let me give you an example. You know that song, The Ghetto Challenge? I'm gonna tell you why I don't like that, right? I'm gonna tell you why I don't like that challenge. I saw videos of white girls dancing and twerking their butts like they were black. And they put the video of the white girl up to the black girl and her shaking her butt and was like, "Oh, who does it better?" This is my problem. Why do you, as a white girl, think that you could take our hairstyles, take our looks, take our clothes, and then try to compete and say, "I'm blacker than you and I'm white"? And I'm so sick and tired. All black men are not like that. All black men do not like white women. I'm just being honest with you. All black men do not like white women. Is that's I'm just being really honest with you. But it's really annoying because you're watching like white people take our mute try to they take our music, they take our sound, and then they want to be us. They want to look like us as black women, but they don't but they hate that we're black. And so you're dealing with something as a creator that white women want to create like a black person. And they want to push the white girl out who's acting black, but they don't want the black girl, the original one, to get out. I told y'all I'm not Beyonce's fan. I'm not, but I gotta state facts. So y'all know how Beyonce, she would do her little glitter thing, her diva thing, or whatever. That's what she do. She got her little outfit on, right? And I told y'all I ain't no Beyonce fan. But I peeped that when Taylor Swift went on tour, Taylor Swift was dressing like Beyonce. hmm So how come Beyonce can do that, but when Taylor Swift dressed like Beyonce, there's no uproar. But when Beyonce made country, now y'all want to talk bad about her. See, I remember when that whole Beyonce and Taylor Swift thing came out. I remember when I was a teenager and I was in high school. And I'll never forget, I was a singer and there was this white girl. This I show you how ignorant people are. And they would make fun of me and be like, "Oh, you're a diva. You think you're Beyonce. You're a diva." That's what they would say to me in the class, right? But they wanted the white girl to lead the choir. And I'll never forget, a white teacher told me, he said he didn't like my voice because it was too R&B scooping. And he liked her voice and not mine. hmm The white girl couldn't sing, but he didn't like my voice because it was black. And the people, and this was around the time of the Beyonce and Taylor Swift thing, they were saying that I was Beyonce and they didn't want me in the choir. No, I'm so serious. They called me Beyonce and was like, "She's Miss Beyonce. We don't want her in the choir. We want her to lead." And she was white. Yeah. So here I am years later and I see it coming back, right? I see it coming back. Like, I'm just really tired of dealing with the racism of, I'm tired of dealing with this racism of creating. And people have to understand that it's just getting started. The racism of being a creator is literally just getting started. Oh Lord, I got my eyelash in my eye. It's just getting started because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. It's just really irritating to watch like someone white try to imitate me. And Google and YouTube will promote her, and that's not even me. Not only is she trying to imitate me, she's white pretending to be me. And you attached my work, to a white artificial intelligence fake account. Because the girl who was doing it actually messaged me on Instagram. But I understood what I was dealing with. And I was like, let me block her because I understand what I'm dealing with. So it's just being a creator, it's really annoying to watch people like you want, like they would try to raise somebody white up to act black and then try to arrest the black person. You mark my words, there's going to come a day when Taylor Swift and Beyonce gonna release an album on the same day. Beyonce gonna outsell Taylor Swift. The FBI gonna issue an arrest warrant for Beyonce. You watch what I say. Because there's something in the United States of America, it's only here, that the moment that a black woman, you doing good, the moment a black woman gets more attention than a white woman, now she's a threat. Now she's a threat. I don't even like Beyonce because of what she says about God, but I'm stating facts. Now she's a threat. And I realized that I remember when I was in the Marines, the reason I had to get out is because they kept putting, like, when it was time to fight, they kept getting white girls to do it. But I knew how strong I was, and I knew that I could have went to some jail for a long time dealing with these white girls. It's a dang on shame that in 2024 we still here. We still here. But it's even crazier to see like people who are really dark skinned hate that they're black so much that they are willing to do anything to hurt another black person because they feel like a black person should not be successful because they're black. This is a sick country. This is a sick country. I want out of this country so bad because I don't bow down to white people. Now there are some white girls I do not have any problems with, but it's a lot of stuff that's super racist in this country. As a black creator, the level of racism that I have gone through is ridiculous. Or even how like they talk about our features, then why do white girls keep getting surgery to have black women features? You get surgery to have your lips to look like mine, but my lips were naturally like this. You put on foundation to tan your skin like my skin, but my skin is naturally like this. You get surgery. I remember in the Marines, yo, they tried to tell me to get my breast removed because I have a large chest. I'm not gonna lie. God said, get out the Marines. And I'll never forget, I ain't gonna tell too much of details. It was the Navy corpsman that stopped that order. And they told me, because I got separated, they was like, you need to get out the Marines. I'll never forget that. It was a Navy corpsman. It was civilian. They was like, they told me the truth. They said, you are way too pretty as a black woman to be in the Marines. That's all they kept saying. All of these people, these civilians and Navy P corpsmen, they was like, you should have went to the Air Force. You should have went to the Coast Guard. You should have did something else. You are too pretty as a black woman to be in the Marines. That's what they told me. And they were right because the Marines, they hate black women, but they hate pretty black women. And there's some black women that went before me, and them black women helped me and shielded me from a lot. And they was like, you gotta stay in, you gotta help other black women. But they weren't understanding that we were walking into a different time, a different generation. because I think when I was in boot camp, I had a very beautiful black woman lead us, but they talked bad about her when she walked away. But she was a very tall and pretty black woman. So there, it's a lot of stuff that go on. But what was interesting is that the white girls could go request to get breast enhancements because they didn't feel good about themselves. So they were telling the black women, you need to get your breast removed, but telling the white girl, here's money to get your breast added. So you see what I'm saying? Like, she can get surgery to look like me, but if I look like me, then you have a problem with it because I'm black. Child, like it's just really annoying. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. Even some things like it's just really annoying. It's really annoying.